Okay, so I soaked all this lace. I'll show you. For about 4 hours. And you can see different fabric, um, different kinds of fabric. The it varies, like the color that you get. Like this one's like really dark, and this was a cotton. And then if you go over here and look at this is a synthetic, and it's a little bit lighter, and you're gonna get that. Um, I don't know. It just varies. Like this is a synthetic too, but it got dark too. So I'll just show you. Okay, so what I do is I take everything out and I just wring it out slightly, not all the way, and then I lay it on this towel. And once it's like dry enough that you can hang it up, then I hang it up and let it dry the rest of the way. I guess that's pretty much it. It's a very simple process. Um, if you wanted your lace to become darker, you're just going to soak it longer. And make sure you use black tea, not the flavored teas, just plain black tea. Okay, so now I thought I'd show you everything that I tea dyed. Everything's dry, and as you can see, I just hung everything up on a hanger. And this is the lace that I got at the thrift store haul that I did. And then I had some of this organza it was like pure white, and I didn't want it pure white anymore. So I tea dyed that. So now it has like like a cream color hue to it. And then I'll hold it up here. Then I have all these laces that I did. And this one well, let me put it down for a second. This one right here was actually a bright pink lace, and when I tea dyed it, it's like a real old looking pink, a softer pink color. Um, and you can see like the variations. Like this is really dark here, and these ones are lighter. This was the synthetic fiber. Okay, and then I did all this. Let me adjust there. And here, there's another, this was a synthetic too over here. And it was a yellow lace, and it just muted it a little bit. And then this one, I don't understand why it didn't get as dark as this one, because it's that cotton crocheted. But it didn't, so kind of weird. But hey, it worked because it was pure white. And now it's like a off-white color. A vintage white. And then there is these two that I did. And then I did this bead trim that I had. It was like pure white, so I gave it a vintage look to it. And then over here, I did some of the appliques that I took off that wedding dress that I got at the thrift store. This one came out really dark. And then if you look at this one's really light. So it's just, I guess it just varies. And these were flowers that I got in a haul. And they were real bright. Like the pink was real bright, the blue was real bright, and the white obviously was white. Now it's like a creamy color, and it muted down the blue satin and the pink satin on that. And then I did these, which I got in the wedding section at AC Moore. And I like how they turned out because they look really vintagey. The tips like got darker. than the rest of the flower. And I think that looks so cool. And then here's another flower that I did that I got in the wedding section at AC Moore. I probably could have left this one in just a little bit longer. It was pure white, and it's like a cream colored now with a little darker tint, if you can see that on some of the flower petals on the tips. So that's what I did. And I did, like I said, as you can see, it did a whole ton. You can keep going, you can keep reheating the water. If your tea water gets too cold, it for some reason doesn't work as well. So just keep that in mind. Doing it in like a kettle, like I did, is easy for reheating. Then you don't have to, pour back in to, like another pot or something to reheat it. I guess that's it. I hope you guys have fun trying to tea dye. It's really simple. So, have a great week, and I'll be back with more videos.